Hey foam fans, James here with Laughing Dragon Foundries. We are speed building a Thor suit. We've got a tight deadline, and yeah, a lot of the parts are already cut out, so we're just going to move quickly to assembly and try to get this baby done in a couple of days so we can move it to paint and then get this shipped off to the client. All right, so should be a lot of fun. So first thing we have to do is we have to prep our foam. For this particular build, I like to use the thinner roll foam. I get this from Harbor Freight, and I think it's like $9 a roll, so not too expensive, won't break the bank, and yeah, roll it the opposite way so we can get the curve going the way that we want. The reason that we heat the foam is we seal the pores. I like to seal the pores in the foam because it makes it a little less absorbent when it comes to painting it later, so we don't have to use quite so much paint to seal the surface. And just drape it over the top. Now, if this mannequin would have needed to be bigger in the center, then we would have gone ahead and built the mannequin up with scrap foam or whatever we could find to make it close to the size of the person that we're building it for, and then put the foam over top of the mannequin after the mannequin was the proper size. I've already kind of gotten started, so sorry about that. You guys didn't see the beginning parts. But you saw me heat treating the foam for the sheath and actually building the sheath. As far as I remember, you did anyway. Anyway, so we've made the pectoral plates, if you want to call it that, and the foundational pieces for the shoulders, leading into the upper shield insert locators. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be called. And then these are actually going to go here, and we'll obviously continue down from there, and then we'll flip it around and work on the back. So let's go ahead and glue some stuff together. Okay, so this is our collection of pieces here for the center portion of our suit. Pretty much all laid out. These are the pieces that go on the belt. But these pieces here are what we use to make the detail on the center of the suit. I got it all laid out here because we're going to work from the center and the top and make our way down. Okay, so again, I'm going to work from the center out, which means these two pieces need to be first. I'm going to find out where they need to sit, and then we'll go ahead and start cutting them to where they need to be. Lines have opened up quite nicely. Okay, so we've gone ahead and put all the details here on the side. I'll pull the camera in for a little bit of a closer look, but you can see here we've got the shield at the top, we've got the shield on the side here. The bottom shield will be actually on the belt that we'll actually put on this last, but all the detail has been glued on and cut into the foam, as you saw earlier when we did that part. So now all that's left is to duplicate our efforts on the other side over here, and and then we'll be ready to move to the back. Alright, so we've got all the details in place on the chest, on the front. We're going to go ahead and work on the belt now and then move on to the back. So let's get rolling. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
You are pardoned, sir.
Well, at least today.
It's $100. It's $100 for that.
Belt is completed, ready to glue onto the suit. Panel lines are completed. Time to glue in the straps, the shoulder pads or the shoulder trim edges, whatever you call them, shoulder rolls, and then this baby is ready for a paint. Yes.
But I accept it.
Okay.
With
Well,
a smile.
that makes one of us. Ooh, ouch. Okay. So we've got all the straps done here on the back, as you can see, and our gussets, again, for strengthening the attachment of the straps, is in place. Got all of our detail cut in, and these straps are adjustable so you can tighten or loosen as necessary. Alright, our pieces are set up, so let's go ahead and start our rolling process. And hit it with the heat gun to open them up, and then glue it on the arm of the suit, and that will be the arm roll for our torso. So we'll be able to lay it in here like this, and then take this and follow the rest of the way around. I'm going to try to keep the heat away from our glue joint on the other side, because as I told you before, the heat will have a tendency to open up glue joints made by contact cement, and hot glue for that matter. So we don't want those to go too deep, otherwise we run the risk of it splitting and breaking the foam. Alright, so we've got our shoulder rolls detailed and created and detailed, and now we just need to attach them to the suit. So, our glue is set up, and our rolls are ready to go. So let's go ahead and attach them to the suit. Basically just start in the front where the pec is. I'm going to lay it in here. Make sure we get a good alignment. Right with the edge of the pec. And then just going around the sleeve. We're going to try not to get glue on our clothes. We'll just go ahead and lay this in and attach it with the glue that's on the back of our arm roll. The place, and it's very resilient, so you don't have to worry about bending it too far or pushing it too hard. It will always come back. Okay, so as you can see, we have an arm roll. Okay, that is looking pretty good, if I say so myself. And be ready to move this baby into paint. Yay! So we're painting the lightning on Thor's discs, or the lightning stress marks, and there really is no rule. Just make it random, kind of fork, make it fork out a little bit like real lightning. So I think we're ready for some clear coat. Alright, so hopefully you can see the difference here. We've applied our gloss coat, our gloss clear coat, to our lightning discs. Not exactly sure what to call them other than lightning discs. Get kind of close here so you can see that they are in fact shinier than the rest of the armor around them. So yeah, and now we just got a few more details, but then we're ready to go. Anyhow, as always, keep your glue hot and your hopes high.